balancing life and ministry used to be really easy before we had kids. And we did ministry together. And so our entire life was our ministry. That was easy. And then we had kids, and it changed everything. And our priorities had to shift. I personally went from consistently 70-hour weeks to 45-hour weeks. And so there was a dramatic shift in a hurry that I thought might ruin us. And it ended up being the very thing that saved us, if truth be told.
Yeah, it was actually really good for us to realize that the church actually grew even as our family grew, where I felt like for a while I was at about 20% capacity. And then, but it was like, this is God's thing. It just proved that it was God's thing and not just ours. And so as I had to take care of more kids and do other responsibilities, the church just kept growing. And that was good for me to learn. Like, this was really about God, and it was his deal. And I always just say, like, ministry is tough because it's not 8 to 5. Like, it's never over. But it's also really cool that it's not 8 to 5 because you can be really creative with your schedule. So we're super creative with our hours. I don't think I've ever worked the same amount of hours or the same hours from year to year, depending on the ages of our kids or what they were doing. Well, I would just change my hours. And just if they were happy, I was happy, and we were really flexible with each other.
Yeah. There are certain couples, maybe you've seen them, they're super obnoxious. They have babies and everything goes perfectly, and they're very calm, and they don't have to adjust their entire lives. They just continue on. Life is normal, just with children added in.
With baby backpacks.
Yes, and the pictures are just that much more adorable. And that was not us. Like, everything changed, and we adjusted everything. And I'm glad that we did. And I think if there's anything worth fighting for, it's worth fighting for. It's not easy. And there are many times that we just thought, and we're not done by any means either with little kids, but there were many times that we just thought, there's no way it's going to fit. There's no way this can be done. There's no way that we can have the priorities around work and priorities around parenting and priorities about our own relationship and have them all fit in. But then we realized, and we discussed it plenty of times, God isn't going to give us more. Like, if we have more than will fit in 24 hours in a day, then we've got too much. And God has 24 hours for us. And we need to figure out how to make those things work and adjust priorities accordingly.